It is the Shot Quality Bets free pick of the day breakdown. Today is December 21st. I am your host, Justin Perry. We are back in the New York state of mind, the groove, whatever you want to call it. Shot Quality Bets pick of the day video comes in your feed every single day, 5 minutes or less, giving you a recap of yesterday, telling you how to get the pick. Just go to ShotQualityBets.com, enter your email, and then, of course, getting into today's play. Little housekeeping first. We have some really cool stuff happening around the site. Click over to Best Bets, and you will see that our exciting new feature has actually launched. We have our best bets on the site. You can see a combination of our top models giving a quicker, easier, smaller amount of plays. People that maybe don't want to play every single play every day, we have a new feature just for you. It's Best Bets. It's available for all members. Sign up at ShotQualityBets.com and get started. We have some great picks up today. It's going to be a fun one to follow. I bet them all. So let's talk about today's pick of the day. Well, yesterday's pick of the day first. Maybe a little rusty, coming back from Colorado. UMBC Iowa. This was a little bit of a rough one. 29 points were scored in the last 4.5 minutes, pushing the total just to 181. We played 177. It was a bit of a heartbreaker. Shot quality data says, too bad, so sad, not even unlucky. Iowa was expected to score even more. So though it might have felt close, though it might have felt like a heartbreaker, it probably should have been over pretty legitimately based on those shots. Of course, maybe if the game had actually slowed down and the number of shots being taken in those last couple of minutes was different, we'd be talking differently. But based on the shots taken, we definitely would have expected this to go over. So interesting one there. UMBC hit like 13 threes, some good quality looks clearly, or else the shot quality score would be different. They made up for it maybe in other ways, maybe missed some twos. That's kind of how shot quality works. It equalizes everything and takes into account what's actually happening on the floor. You might get lucky in one place, unlucky in the other. Anyway, we're on to today's pick. We are 29-16 in 45 days of college basketball, which is not half bad. We're still very proud of that. We've been using the shot quality data to qualify some picks. Let's go to FIU. We're going to play the over today. We had an under yesterday. We have an over today. We're going to get back in the win column. FIU is playing Maine. Maybe you saw the graphic. Love the graphic. Shout out to the people behind the graphic. You know who you are. Quick tempo, 27th in the nation for FIU. We really think this is going to lead to the Black Bears getting sped up. Maine is a little bit of a slower team, 316th, but FIU is going to push this pace. Both teams force a lot of turnovers. Maybe you saw on the last page, FIU is an even higher rating than Maine's, 61st. So there could be a lot of easy buckets. And we see Maine here, 321st in frequency of shots allowed attacking the rim on defense. So they're going to let FIU get to the rack, which is a very valuable way to accrue points. This is going to be an interesting battle. The line is definitely a little bit on the lower side there, under 140. Shot quality does have this game projected to be around 143 points today, so a sizable margin. Again, this is now going to be a best bet. This is on the best bets page. You can find this play there. It's at 137 now, which is where we would play it to. Some books still offering 136.5, but we wouldn't play it any higher than 137. It's going to be a nice game. This is a spot where Maine is coming off of an underperformance. So we go and we look at some of these shot quality scores. You can see UCF, they lost 51-74 here, expected to lose 70-73. So a pretty big offensive underperformance, or maybe a defensive overperformance by UCF, but nonetheless, maybe setting up a spot where Maine is expected to be scoring less than they actually will, giving us some nice value on this over. So, yeah, that's our pick of the day today. Let's get some points scored in that matchup. Of course, make sure you're checking out everything on the site. Basketball analysis. If you have not been following our guy, Max Hoffmeyer. Sorry, Max. Jumbling your name up here. But dude's on fire. I think he's hit like 5 of his last 6 or 5 of his last 5 best bets. 6-1 yesterday. Maximilian articles just going off. You definitely want to follow the guys we have writing for the site. They know how to use this data and find winning picks. Max has been also putting out some live bets. And we got live betcast tonight. It's Thursday, so you will see me and Musa back here on Twitter, on YouTube, giving out some live plays, 45 minutes, 7:45 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern. That'll be on a little later. This is the Shot Quality Bets pick of the day. I'll see you tomorrow. 5 minutes or less.